Hi, Melissa. Hopefully my microphone works well for you here. In any case, this isn't too complicated, so even if the sound drops out, hopefully it will be clear what needs to be done. You come down here to the grid for these. Basically, when you need a new one, what I've been doing is you just clone the existing one. I will ask later about specifying it further than just the already categorized feeds, and I will, transmit that information to you when I find out. But basically, when you have one of these, you can just come in here and edit. We'll just clone one just to see what that looks like. So it just tags a number on to the existing name. So then once you have that duplicated, you just come in here to edit. First thing you're gonna want to do is give it a new name. So I usually just take the number off, and then we can say feed. And then right here on the source tab is where you decide where it's coming from. So you can see since we duplicated the Portland one, that's what we have. So right here is where we select taxonomy. So you can just come right here and you can pick whichever one it is. So Portland Custom Homes or All Projects or Salem Projects, whichever one it is. Let's see. And then these obviously are blog post specific. So yeah, just for whichever one you want, you just pick the category you want. So Oregon Coast Homes, if we wanted that, we've already got one, but we'll just, oops. Oregon Coast Homes. So there, that is saved. Hit save up here in the upper right, of course. And then we would just go to the page that we want it on. For instance, let's go to the Salem Custom Homes page. You can see at the bottom here we already have the Salem Custom Homes feed, but we'll just go ahead and we'll add another section to the column. We'll come right here to the grid, select that. We'll hit this sample feed. It's already selected the newest one for us, but it just gives you a little highlight state for whichever one you're picking. We'll hit Save Changes. And we'll just put it here just temporarily next to this. Hopefully you're not looking at the site right now. I'm just going to go ahead and update this. And then we'll look at the page. And you can see right now we've got two feeds on here. It doesn't put space underneath it, so you'll see right here I've added this this little empty space, so it's not butted right up against the portfolio button. So if you're adding it on a new page, you'll just need to add that empty space. You just come right here and you come to empty space, and the default 32 pixels seems to be perfect. So if you add that in and you drag it to where you need it and you hit update, and we update this, and you can see it gives you just the right amount of grid space, so you could have multiple feeds here. Obviously we don't want it, so I'll go ahead and remove that, but that is the basics of how you get your feeds in there. It works exactly the same for the blog feeds. Go ahead and update here. Make sure that that's gone. So there it is. I will find out about narrowing the scope of the feeds a little bit more and get back to you on that one. And also I'll look up on the email about adding banner images to some of those residential pages. Thanks.